Yeah, like the wind is just, it feels so good and powerful right now. I remember a question that was posed to me in my senior seminar class, posed to a group of us, and we had to answer it. And the question was, do we ever heal from trauma? See how those leaves is moving? Y'all hear the wind. Do we ever heal? And in that class, it was more so like it's a seminar, so you had to talk. Most of our grade was about talking. And then I used to just ruminate and have my own thoughts, but it was be few what I did share myself as far as my perspective. But I was just sitting down listening and observing the answers that I heard were so different in many ways. And even with that question, if you say yes, how? Where do you begin? How do you? And there's methods, is what I'm saying. Like it's methods to healing. And I realized healing ain't just black and white. It ain't just gonna happen overnight. And I learned that through grieving. In my life, I had to grieve not only just experiencing the loss of others in my space, but myself. Truly. When I went through the change of losing my hair, when I went through the change of my skin changing before me, not like I knew it was a time frame, not like I knew how long it would be, and I didn't realize that was the push. I mean, it was things that I think triggered. I'm hearing like puberty and the change of lifestyle. So, but I realized, but through the grief, I was continuously going, not knowing truly what am I doing. From the perspective of a person who would answer outside, do we ever heal from the traumas and pains that we go through life? And is it possible? I say it is. I truly do believe it is. But it ain't something that you just pick up and put down. This is every day. Small. It could be big. Right? We may not ever know the reasons why. For a lot of things. That was beyond our hand. And what I remind me and those around me, when we go through life now, and to what really keep you empowered to know that you have every ability from your voice to your hands to protect you at all times. You have the voice to speak up for you, and you have your feet to stand up. That's the most powerful thing, powerful tool. Damn, these ants is eating me the fuck up. And it's so easy to get caught up. But the reason we can get caught up because we're looking everywhere else but here. Yes, we can lean on a friend. Yes, we can lean on a counselor. Yes, we can lean on a tribe. But in the moments where just you in the dark, you in the mirror, just you, will you lean on you? Will you lean on you enough to stand up enough to even be the help for others? I said I learned how to heal by healing me from my hair and through my skin. And this is a choice that we have to make every day. And some days I slip. Some days I forget what I'm truly in this for. But when the days I'm fully aware, it looks like this. Feels like this. also in that class, do you think we ever could heal from the trauma and pains of life? In what ways? I'm not saying just by providing something outside of you as far as a medicine, as far as a pill, as far as a remedy, as far as a therapist. Because we truly know ourselves and what we've been through. No one else can write the story for us or speak it because they didn't live it. They didn't live it. We can share it. And this is healing within itself. So all I can ever do is truly learn and break away. I was asking myself, what really... Because if you hear the stories about me as a kid, everybody used to say I was a crybaby, bruh. Now, I am emotional, but my emotion doesn't show up in tears anymore. So I question. Unless I'm strongly feeling something. Like, my tears be so different, bro. Let me get into music full-heartedly and let me allow my voice and my inside to share. Like, when I sing, that is one of my most vulnerable things. Truly. Without none of the extra stuff. I could just go there. But like now, I'm noticing how my emotions are showing up different. And even how sometimes it hit different. Like the stuff I used to so much care about, don't care about. Especially if it's outside of me. Like I can't change, control how nobody act, show how nobody else do nothing. Only thing I can do is go in. I see how the sunshine meeting the sun and you. This is a whole FaceTime. If I was on FaceTime with you, I'd probably be like this. But we gonna back it up a little. We gotta come by some trees. If you know me, you know my last name, Roundtree. Originally, I'm always gonna stay around trees. All over stuff to you. You know me by Roundtree. I realized, well, for myself, I realized that we are given so many different, what's the formula in math? We're going to use math. And you know how you get the formula y equals mx, wait. Yeah, mx plus b. I think it's a slope, right? How you are given that in the same exact order to get that equation, like that expression gives you that equation. And I realized that we are given variables. Variables will be the letters. But it's all about how you combine them to get this certain equation, a certain combination. And I feel like in school we are given these different things, but not in the order in which we could use them for. True. And all it is for you to find your formula. What works for you. Your combos and all that. Where to come back the goddamn triangle, square, up, down, right, I don't know, kicking some shit. But you get what I'm saying? It's not something that you can define within a book that gives you, like the fucking DSM-5. Like if you read different criterions, they are all kind of similar except for 1 or 2 criterions that make it different. I'm like, this don't sound right. Like it didn't sound right to me. I'm like, ain't no way the difference between this and this is just this when they got all of this. Like, there's certain books that show the ways we react to the other words like planets and astrology and connecting that to it all, like the psychology. And then even going into your own numerology to be able to put the combination together. take steps. When I figure that, you'll know. Because you going to know when I know, and we all going to know. Yeah, man, this is drinking the drink. It ain't got no alcohol in it. It's straight apple, orange, ginger, and watermelon. And it's so good with some water. Because yesterday I was up there going crazy, eating crazy food, bro. I ate some Wendy's. Coming to the skating rink, I was home. I ate that shit. It was cool. Fries, nuggets. Should never did it. I've been really trying to get myself off stuff like that for real. Cause I know in order to really get to where I need to go, my body needs to be really healthy. In terms of being able to stream and like flush and work properly. We gotta work with our body, not against it. We be in our own way. And I'm learning to get out my way in all elements. And it takes bit by bit. Because they're saying, how much of the trauma do you perpetuate yourself? On yourself and not even realizing. But so you ask, do you truly heal? Or you just, it's a whole ass cycle. And the different connecting points you can go out. But just to sum it down, but just to sum it down, I made some juice today to get my body back regulated. Because yesterday was a no. Stomach was on go. It was on hell no. And I should have known better. And I know better. And a lot of times when we know better, we do better. And the only way we can do better is doing what? Being accountable and responsible for ourselves. So they go back into the first lesson. We don't went through the second, third. It all coincide. It all boom, boom, boom. They make one hit the others. If it's a domino effect, the first will be accountability and responsibility. Boom. This one, boom. All that. It just hit, we trying to elevate. And I'm still holding space for myself because there'll be moments where I know better. But do I do better? Do you do better when you know better? I ain't talking about nothing about nobody else. At your own hands. At your own hands. Do you do better?